There we have it, everyone. Am I live? Guys, let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if the sound quality is good. And we'll get this show on the way. Because I think tonight we'll have a pretty cool discussions, a few topics to debunk. So do let me know if the sound is good and if we are good to go. I can already see a few of you in the live. But we're going to have a good show tonight. We need to have a good show tonight. It is totally unacceptable not to have a good show tonight. Yeah, beautiful. Let me just go check on here. Boom. Oh, sound is fine. Muzz in the building. Oh, brilliant, guys. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Listen, we want to ban any Spurs fans from the live stream today, but I've got a pretty good one here. So let me give you guys a quick shout out, see who's in the building, and then we'll go back to the coins. T-Braz, not waiting a second, brother. Hope you're well. Thoughts on Carrot? Thinking about whether to sell into Corpo. We'll come back to that, but shout out to you. Christopher, how you doing, brother? With a 28K portfolio, Soul, Render, Cast, Tau, Tet, Miriam, Naka. How high do you think we will see these potentially go? Very good question, brother. We'll come back to the X's, but I will take a note of that because I'll just shout out everybody. And yeah, so portfolio, Carrot, Corpo. Yeah, we'll talk about all of these. Absolutely no problem at all. Good to have you, bro. Gonzo, what is happening, my brother? Good to see you. Let me go through all of these greetings. Yeah, let's talk Alf today. Man, that guy is full of porkies, and you can tell he can't even pronounce Alephium. And to be honest, I'm quite shocked by his approach. But I can tell you the similarities because Casper has a cult, and I'm still in the Casper cult. So yeah, we'll address that properly. We'll do it in an intelligent manner. As a ZK swap holder, and do you have anything? And what do I need to do anything because of the migration? No, I'm going to show you, brother. So let's put ZK swap in the list. I just did it today, and if you do it before midnight today, stage 1 is fine, and I'll take you through exactly how to do it. That's all prepared. Big up yourself, brother Muzz. What is going on, bro? Hope you're doing well. Good to see my brother, man. Listen, we need to start going live together with yourself, Amzilla, Patriot. I'd love to get some of you guys on these talk shows. Silla Black and Blind Date and all of that. But yeah, good to see you, bro. Let's effing go, man. Yeah, sounds good. Thank you so much. Yo, Donkey Kong. Ooh, ooh, ooh. My bro, I haven't seen you for a while. Good to see you. My sister in Belta, great to see you. Mr. John Hudson, how are you, my G? Good to see you, brother. What's happening? We are in a full house. Aishon, what's going on, bro? Thoughts on D10 Saw? Man, I've never heard of that before, but I will take a note. To be honest, I've never heard of it. I've heard of Netensor and, of course, Tau, but we'll take a look at that. Joey, what's going on, my brother? Yeah, let's, man, the dips are running away. And Genuine, what's going on, my brother? Shout out to all of you. Superb turn up. What price did you get into Massa? Massa, I think it was quite low. I'd have to check. Perhaps one of the guys from the community can also check. but I'd have to look at the entry price. Glad to catch you live stream, scooping up some more ML. Oh, beautiful, bro. Listen, we're gonna go through all of this, but John, you're 100% right, man. I think, look, the today's pump is just kind of shown us a bit of a glimpse, but we're still in a supermarket. Lino, ciao bella. Ciao bueno. My Italian is only cool and a few other select words. But yeah, good to see you, bro. Great to see you. Off to the moon, 100%. And that gap is going through a massive reduction in terms of the private video that I did today for the community, and the gap is absolutely reducing. So if you go back to the Discord and Patreon live video I did today about the average entry, and you can see what a single green candle does, you will not believe it. Wow, Gabriel Wallman, my brother from a different mother, representing all the way Uruguay in the house via Miami, United States. Good to have you on board, brother. A future millionaire and a whale. Good to have you, bro. Wait, you mean Jesse was wrong? Holy moly. I saw. Damn you. You think you messed up? Definitely, bro. So listen, guys, yeah, listen, Patriot, I love that, man. I love the I really love the banter, man. This is the real crypto banter. And look, guys, let's get on to this show, because I think it can't wait. Some of these things that my guy came up with, it cannot wait. And essentially, I think what he's done is he's done something very human, and he did something very normal. So we're not going to chastise, we're not going to kill the brother here, okay? But I hope, let me see if I can select the best option. Yeah, let's go with this one. I think that's good enough, guys. So that's a beautiful starting point. So a couple of points. So there's this guy called Jesse and AI, and he did a video. Let me see if I can just bring it up. Let's go to YouTube. And we need to talk about these things in a mature way. The FUD. Look, so first of all, he put Sepral and what's Sepral due by Alf as the next Casper. Now, first and foremost, I think that is, that's incredible, because the implications here is that, somebody could be on their side or on their team. But I'm going to give you a comparison between me and Jesse, first of all, before I go into the technology side, the ghost chain, before we debunk all of that. Okay. So first of all, he dropped this video, and apart from him not being able to pronounce the project correctly, he picked out Ralph's programming language, TPS per seconds, and the fact that some of the projects, or he claims Alf is a ghost chain, right? A new chain, but he claims it's a ghost chain. So we're going to take one of these. We're going to take these on in an intelligent manner, okay? So I'm going to first of all give you a quick comparison, all right? So you have to understand the psychology of human beings, especially when they have a large bag of something, okay? Now, I happen to be, and shout out to Cipro as well. I think he's a fantastic guy for making this video. But I'm not actually loyal to my biggest bag, because I think that is, it doesn't have to be, it doesn't need my loyalty to do really well. What the loyalty aspect of a bag creates is just tries to make everybody else feel shit. But let me give you a comparison, okay? So this is my guy, right? So these are his videos, okay? So this one, he talks about Casper versus Alephium. Over here, he's picking out Crypto Archie, and this time to sell Archie's reaction video. Become a Casper insider, Buffett on Casper, Casper and Lithium. I mean, we could list all his videos, but I think the answer is very clear, right? He's a Casper maxi, and I still believe possibly I may have more Casper than he does, right? So the first thing you got to remember: look, Casper in Africa, Casper as a hidden gem, Casper, the new trend for ZK rollups. So his entire channel is dedicated to Casper. Now, what's interesting is if you look at these are 3 months ago, right? Look at my coverage in my channel, right? So 5 months. I mean, I could go back 40k Bitcoin, Casper all-time high, and we're talking about 4 or 5 cents. But if you consistently go back to my channel, apart from the odd weird video like a pulse chain over here, you will see Casper 7 months, right? This one's about 8 months ago. Casper was about 1 cent. Okay, Casper to $3. What do you see here? Do you see any comparisons? But while I was accumulating back in 2023 and late 2022, it became very evident once you fill the bag and you talk about, and I still do talk about Casper, but I was earlier to Casper than this guy. Nobody wants to see Casper do more than myself because I've got a ton of Casper. But talking about Lithium and Casper being a ghost chain, we're going to have to look through some data. And it's quite important, again, when we talk about this project having its own Ralph programming language and the difficulty of developers coming across. Let's see where this takes us. So if I can go back to my, all right. So what do we have here? He said, look, nobody can get onto the programming language. It's not true. There is a fantastic German YouTuber. His name escapes me, but he talks about the entire value chain of Alephium much better than I could, right? So in terms of the Ralph programming language, it has its own language. Yes, it's EVM compatible. Absolutely. It's not Solidity, okay? But that doesn't mean that they don't have developers. And if you go to DeFi Llama, right? So this is, so let's go to Alephium over here. Actually, we're on it. The chain has a very low TVL, right? That's because it's a brand new chain. It's got to attract developers, it's got to attract meme coins. It has smart contracts. It's doing all of the things that he's saying they're not doing. But on chain, it's very clear. Yes, this one's got very low liquidity. This one has 11 million, but I'm an investor in AIN. So I think when you look at the developers, and this metric again is quite telling. It's very important to consider that the money will flow into the project because we know the whales, right? But as far as he represents the FUD of ALF, or ALF doing less TPS, some of these points are absolutely true, but they are not deal breakers, right? Now, for me to look at somebody like this who's making videos about Casper, and I go back to my channel and I see Casper videos that go back to a year. Imagine if you were watching my channel a year ago and you were accumulating Casper. So 10,000 Casper on this video was $200, right? You could actually get for $2,000. You could actually, and I'm saying there, DCA target, guys, 500,000 Casper, very attainable for that. So look, I know these cults and these communities are absolutely tribal, but none of these arguments stand up. And we can always prove that young chains are sometimes deprived of activity. These things happen over time. But I can assure you, there is absolutely no reason why, if we look at the, let's have a look at ALF. So it's up today. And, I bought some more on the back of what the guys have posted. I told you I will give you my honest assessment. in how that does. And I'm buying some more. And I'm going to continue to DCA into that. So I hope that gives you some context, just to generally understand Casper, Alephium. The more Alephium grows, the more Casper community will come after it. And I can tell you now, until we deploy KRC20, until we deploy the smart contracts, I think that's just inevitable. But from price action wise, from a reward perspective wise, the upside is very clear. This could do 50x. So if you don't know too much about the Ralph language, I'm going to try and end this discussion here. I hope I've given people my absolute perspective, and I hope I backed it up with on-chain purchase, which is now making up 21% of my portfolio. Alephium, I bought some more in the dip, 150, 160, 170. And if you don't believe that, you will also see here, I'm the only guy in YouTube that will show you what I bought. And what do you see right there in the dip? Yep. Another $4,000 into ALF. So that's sitting pretty nicely. All right. What do they say? Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. So in a day like this, when the team and everybody's raising that question, I go and buy more Alephium because I believe these will complement each other, and ultimately we will go to the moon with them. All right. So that's listen. If you have any questions, let me know. If you want to read about how adaptable this programming language is, and you want to dive deeper into it, you're more than welcome to do so. Right. I'll provide you with the links and everything else. So I hope that takes care of that, guys. So yeah, there's no FUD on my behalf. I'm telling you, I know the mindset of this community because I was and I am a major, like a huge champion of the Casper community. I've made early doors. I've made more Casper videos than most people. But over time, I've locked up my bag, and now I do talk about other projects. I'm probably one of the most diverse YouTubers out there. I don't fade projects. So look, it's all BS. I don't want to give it more time, but he couldn't even pronounce the name of Alf. So we'll leave it there, my friends. We will leave it there. Let me know if you've got any questions surrounding that, because I'll share that with you. Yeah, let's get back to the shout outs. Amazing, brothers. Wow, there's more of us in here. So listen, I hope you're feeling much better about your ALF holdings after that, because I actually stacked up some more, right? So yeah, let's keep going. My man Patriot. Yo, Rahul, what's going on, brother? Let's sold all my ALF and ML for Elon. Real banter, man. Real banter. Guys, some of the adjustments, and I will be making a separate, I'll probably do it in tomorrow's VIP stream, but I'm in the process of changing some of the exit prices, and I've kind of worked out where we want to be in terms of exits that are realistic based on the dip that we've just had. So that's going to be great. What's going on, Steve, my brother? What's going on? Good to see you. Lit Labs, worth adding some more? Beautiful question. Listen, I've never been against Lit Labs, and it's become a community-based, and I'll talk about this one as well, because this one has caught my eye and I wanted to present it to you guys. But let's have a look at Lit Lab, see what's going on. And to be honest, look, from a price action point of view, after the some of these, some communities are just childish in the crypto space. So guys, I'm going to say this on my live, and I hope you pin this. Some of these YouTubers, you get good guys, I can name the excellent ones. My man Seprol is one of them, because he talks straight. He's got that Italian blood. He gets straight to the point. I'll always love the likes of Superman. He's big enough to, pump the bags, and he's not too overly greedy on his Patreon. Now, I don't like what I'm hearing out there, because these people are buying coins before the community. They're bagging bags before the community. Like, there's so many dodgy things going on, guys. And this is an example of inter-community animosity in the crypto space. Yes, I'm going to say it. I have the balls to say it. I don't give a damn about how certain people react to this. You know, screw you. Because what's happening is these communities are selling this project here. All their community members might dump. And then obviously, yeah, someone's holding this, someone's holding that. That's not my coin. Man, just get a life. Just stop ruining crypto for people. You know, people calling out projects shit without a proper research, and then the one that they tell you to buy goes and does a 100%, 70, 80% dip. It's all natural. I'm not criticizing anyone, but do I still think this could do well from $2 million market cap? You bet, yeah. But is it the main bag? Absolutely not. Is it a degen's chance? Yep. This was $8 million in market cap and makes a fraction of my portfolio. So 100%, bro. I think, look, a small amount, and in a gaming season, I'd expect some returns here. You know, it's on the BNB chain, you know, low transaction fees. And, you know, I do like these, you know, bottom prices. So it's like almost you're buying this around just before the gaming pump in November. So yeah, look, if you want to add a little bit more, I wouldn't commit too much capital into this. It's way too risky. But yeah, certainly, yeah, I think you can do that for sure. But something has to stop. Something has to give within crypto YouTube of this effing tribalism. And just because somebody else is talking about the project, it's automatically shit. And I think that is lack of maturity, lack of understanding. And if you're not going to invest in something, say, I'm not in it, right? And these are the reasons why I'm not in it. It's got shit tokenomics, or I don't like the team, or whatever. You're free to say that. But I think just dumping projects from community to community is BS, man. Yo, bro, what's going on today? Yeah, buying today, bro. The shopping cart, you can see here, this thing's been fudded, and I committed, you know, a decent size of DCA money into it. So that's what I'm buying, right? That is exactly who's going to show you what's in their MEXC account right now, right? These are small buys. These are legitimate buys. I'm buying it at the same time as sometimes I'll do the sell alert, then I'll go and buy it with the community. Maybe that's because I have a small niche community, but definitely, you know, that's super cool there. Ben said, my brother said, ML Space and GFAL. Look, Space has been absolutely shattered. You can buy, look, Microvision at $7. Volume is slightly down. And listen, you know, this team, I would love to know how this, you know, how this happened, to be honest. Right now it's yeah, completely. I mean, 25% over here, and we need to see more from this team. You know, I don't know what they're doing. I mean, recently they've been in the Hong Kong Bitcoin conference, but I would love to see more from these guys, because I think, look, majority of the Bitcoin ecosystem development is happening in the East, right? Mailing chains from the East, Microvisions from the East, and a few others. Now, one of the reasons why is they understand crypto. They understand crypto. Singapore is a massive, you know, team in crypto development space. But one of the things I liked about the founder of Merlin Chain, he was like, no one's building a layer 2 for Bitcoin, right? It can't happen. They're all building side chains. So, you know, ML is a side chain. Microvision is a side chain for BTC, and a few others. You know, Tectum as well with the soft node. So this space is very interesting, and I think, look, this and few others will be able to do well. It's just, I don't know. I'd love to see right now, and you know, stuff is happening here. I've used their wallet. I'm still holding this. and I hope to see more into, here there's a comparison between base and microvision space. I don't know how that is, but I can only guess it's probably for transaction fees. Is it 20 space? Wow, maybe it's not. I told you this. 30 minutes layer one. Okay, yeah. So look, they could do more there. Great to see you, DMX. Best channel on YouTube. Eliash, what's going on, bro? Great to see you. V2 at Nile. I'm holding, not staking yet. So look, let's talk about the news today and the news that was earlier. And I had this fully prepared for you guys, so please do bear with me. There's few steps you got to follow. Right, so I did this today. I don't know if I recorded the video for the VIPs, but I can show you what it is. So if you're holding ZK Swap, if you're staking it, which you should do, to be honest, because I don't see why holding this on MetaMask or Tangent gives you any benefits, to be honest. There's nice rewards there, and you can wait for the bull market and the asset to appreciate. But they are launching, so migration, you have two options, all right? So staking pool is being migrated to V2, right? So what you need to do is option one doesn't trigger the 1% unstaking fee, right? So you deposit migrate into the migration pool, and you can just activate that from the ZK Swap website, right? So if you go to zkswap.finance, so here is a stake that I did, a stake migration. So if you go to staking, and over here you can see this is the V1, and 17 hours and 54 minutes it will be option 2. So right now you can see here, all you've got to do is activate, select the amount that you want to stake, and it will tell you YZF migration round 1. And then it will automatically go into this pool, right? Now, it'll ask you to enable it. I've already done that. So yeah, feel free to do that. I mean, maximum ZF here. I mean, this is not what I want to stake, but my migration has already happened. So guys, in order to do that, what you've got to do is follow the instructions of this link. Okay. Go to their website. It's very easy. There's nothing that you need to worry about, and don't be stressed. Exciting times ahead. Absolutely. Listen, US elections are gonna absolutely make us, I don't want to say millionaires, but they're gonna make us, relatively to whatever we put into the market, we're gonna smash it this time around. Name of the ghost chain must be Alpha Land. Listen, that brother's in Cuckoo Lounge. Cool. Let's go through this. The one thing Jesse's always right about is Casper. Man, I'm telling you, bro. Like 100%. I mean, I am passionate about Casper as well, but yeah, definitely, bro. Bro said, bro, I hate YouTubers who make content on one coin and marry that shit. Bro, have a look at Pulse Chain, right? Have a look at XRP. Have a look at some Cardano channels. And again, some of these, XRP and Cardano, I think XRP is, it is what it is. It's gigantic, cryptocurrency now. But the idea, look, when I started, bro, and it's a fantastic question, right? You can see here, look, I've got Casper there, GFAL. I've got Casper here, Miria. And I was buying this shit for like 50% of a penny. And my YouTube, those days, I mean, this stuff was recorded like in the old Iron Curtain. I didn't know how to record this stuff. All I knew about a year and a half ago was that, look at this, quant. Who wants to go back to the bear market, guys? When Pepe came out, this is when I bought tons of Pepe. But guys, this stuff is, for me, is quite historic. This was like... when Pepe was, I don't know, less than $100 million in market cap. It was well over a year ago. But look, I keep this stuff for reference, but you can see here, Pulse Chain, Quant, Algorand. Even in the bear market, I was talking about other things, but this cat here, for goodness sake, I've got a massive bag of Casper, but I don't believe it's just the right thing. Oh, he's diversified over here, guys. We need to take it back. Okay, maybe that's before he discovered Casper. Yeah. So it is what it is, man. Let's leave this brother alone. Mr. Kumar, what's going on? Let me go back to a few of the questions before I continue with the shout outs. We wanted to talk about Corpo. We wanted to talk about Carrot. And what else did we want to talk about? ZK Swap. D10 Saw, I've never heard of. So let's go to Corpo Games. Why not? Let's go to these charts, man. And boom. You can see that. Because I'm saved by the bell. Listen, that the drop was epic from here. And this is still one of my favorite gaming projects. Absolutely. Stack this up as much as you can. Because I believe 5 to 10,000 or even 1,000 or 2,000, whatever you can afford over here, can actually give you great returns. The other one that I bought in the dip, and I've always talked about this, at every level, every opportunity, but you can see here the bounce back. This came down to $13. Bought about a couple of hundred of these just as an insurance policy to every other DGen play that I have. So Corpo's a go for me. Corpo could become one of my largest gaming tokens, and I do hold a significant bag of GFAL and Myria. But the one I was actually concerned about today was good old Shrapnel, because in addition to this violent retracement, right, smashing through that 786 level, this had a possible unlock as well. I need to double check, but this has been absolutely shredded. OTK, on the other hand, bouncing off, obviously, like everything else. But I think they need to have exchange listings. I know you can buy this on Radium, right? I know you can actually buy this on Radium. I know you can buy... sorry, guys, I'm not even on the chart. I just noticed. Boom, boom, boom. Let me stop sharing. Stop screen. Present. What's going on? I've been sharing the something completely different with you guys. Oh yeah, there we go. So guys, let's just rewind this. I don't know if you can see my screen now better. All right. So look, Octa Games, they need to list this on a MEXC, ideally on a crypto.com. You notice, guys, we are running out of certain projects having decent exchange listings. And I think from all of the standard smaller exchanges, the natural progression here is a crypto.com or even a MEXC, because retailers can't always get to KuCoin. It's not the easiest exchanges to use. So that's that. Corpo, I talked about it just a second ago. Great project, great purchase. This is what you want. You need these kind of candles in your life. Boom! Look at the strength. And I talked about this enough with the Patreons and our private community, because I always thought at $13 this was a good buy. It's still relatively well priced, in my opinion, if you're looking for some safe plays. The brother was asking about Carrot. Carrot is on. Let me know if this is the same Carrot. A lot of carrots out there. What are we looking at? The 4 hourly. I mean, I'm sure this came out recently. So yeah, let's go back here. So let's go to CoinMarketCap, and I'll take all your projects and give you my honest assessment. I'll also talk about some more psychology, because everybody thinks we're out of the woods. and I think that's going to be a fool's way of thinking. So let's have a look at Carrot, guys. Boom, brother, you came and told me after the mini pump over here. But listen, I think we looked at this in the last few days. Obviously, only 12%. It's a brand new project, Carrot Coin. Still going through that. I mean, claim now, so must be a massive airdrop. I'd probably need to look into this a bit more. But yeah, it just looks like it's a Coinbase listing already. XT. Let's have a look at the socials. Gaming and AI entertainment ecosystems. Launch partner was My Pet Hooligan. Okay. All right. Let it dump some more and let them release more tokens, and perhaps we can look at it. 12% brand new. I think it will still go through a bit of downside momentum, especially if the market dumps again and they're saying clearly claim your airdrop. So I'll give them a follow and we'll look into it. I guess those were the main questions from the first round, and let's continue with our. Yeah, Kumar is happy tonight, huh? Glad to see you smiling, bro. And listen, there's one thing I wanted to talk about. Let's look at these. So when you look at these assets, one of the things you notice here is, and by the way, guys, these are all real crypto assets. These are it's all on the blockchain, right? Before anybody says, oh, what are we doing here? So guys, look, what you want to look for is, I love this. I mean, this little bounce here, but it's nothing crazy. So one of the things that I've been spieling out in the last few days, I became a crypto kind of crypto mind coach, in the sense that, because obviously our human emotions, people are happy with this 9%, this 7%. People are upset about this 4% on Tectum over here. Tectum, by the way, very sluggish, and we need to actually talk about what's going on over here, because I think you can see, some of these bouncing much quicker. That's okay. It's nothing. So what I'm going to tell you is this. This is nice, but it doesn't look like a 2,000% or 1,000% or 3,000%, which is 30x. This is the kind of things you're going to see. And there was an interesting post today by Raoul Pal. And I don't often listen to him, but he was talking about this thing regarding a banana bounce for this this bull cycle. And this could mean, like, a lot of analysts are saying, okay, we're going to have a shorter cycle. Listen, nobody knows. All we know is we're going to have a US election. We could get a crypto-friendly president, right? So look at the catalyst. We've just had the ETFs. So I believe Bitcoin will be in a much longer bull run than it's ever done. So any of you who know about spot gold, you will know Bitcoin could head that way, where it has just, it barely comes down and then the rest of the market decouples. But what I would tell you is this. When you construct your portfolio, and I was actually looking forward to this live, and we've done some of these with with our guys, but let's look at the wallet performance. So if you have a look at this, the wallet came all the way down and now it's up quite nicely. And over here, we can see, look, we've had good days where we made around $8,000. That's all irrelevant. But the P&L over here was okay. And now we're slightly treading. But let's have a look at this portfolio. And you can see this is the chop that we've been in. Let's look at this in the month. I mean, we had a massive chop over there. One of the things that I will absolutely take credit for, and I've been talking to the guys in the community, is the way we actually asset allocate, right? So stuff that I've not hold quite significantly, like Ondo, came to give the portfolio a bit more credibility. and a lot more staying power. If you look at the performance of stuff like AI Tech, Alium, Casper, based AI, which will, I think, which will absolutely rocket. These are all solid assets. So when you look at ring fence in your own portfolio, I always look at the heat map, and this is the type of thing you need to do. You need to have strong barriers. Think of yourself in one of these Star Wars movies, and you land in a friggin' hostile alien planet. You need to ring fence yourself, right? So look, the only thing that I will tell you is, if you look at your all-time P&L and you haven't bought the dip, your losses will be a lot greater than if you've literally DCA'd in. And some of the bounces I'm seeing right now are purely on the basis of those buys that I made. So I hope that is super helpful to you guys. Jesse is passionate. Cass Schiller. Same as Crypto Chris, my guy. And look, Galaxy is man, that guy is just something else, man. Sure, he's still slapping people around. But listen, I got nothing against people that look at one ecosystem, but I don't think he was. And this is what makes me sad in a way, because these guys don't actually know what to talk about. They don't talk about their passion in the space. They will talk about, they will do videos, and one day they will stumble across, they will go into a Casper video, and a Casper video will do more views than, let's say, something else. So then that friggin' YouTuber's like, oh yeah, there's more views here. Let me pump this shit out. And that's where the dishonesty comes from. But listen, guys, we're green right now. We're super green, man. How much the amount of money we're going to be making in this cycle will be life-changing money. Oh, mate, why'd you have to go there, Happy? Wait, I think my wife's already my wife's already in bed, so we can have this discussion a little bit. So only degens know this, but there is a token called Wife Changing Money, and this was a massive shield by Crypto Banter. They pumped and dumped this, fully diluted, and I can't believe there is a 24-hour volume of $6,000, 1 million supply. I mean, listen, when you see this, then you realize there's something wrong with the world. So Wife Changing Money, I'll only ever talk about this when my wife goes to bed. Otherwise, I'll get in trouble. And there is such a thing. Oh, my God. There is such a token. Pepe's Wife Changing Money. I just want to be 100% out there. So, guys, smash the like button, man. Subscribe to the channel. All right, let's continue. Token Metrics did a review. And that's all you need to know. Absolutely, Chiller, man. Look, I do respect those guys. And, they did review on several projects. And I'm talking about the tech review. So if you're kind of like they're if you're subscribing to them or whatever, you'd know that they talk about it quite a lot. So yeah, that's absolutely amazing. New life, what's going on, DXP? I'm doing very well, thank you. Doing fantastically well, brother. Appreciate that. I'm holding my Casper till $40. Wow, just like Galaxy. Who's gonna shill our bags? Galaxy said. Yo, that guy is gonna get a lot of people wrecked, especially the one thing that Galaxy is very good for is, and again, I don't call anybody here a newbie, because I think we've been battle hardened seasoned vets, right? We've been here, we've seen everything. And I think Crypto Galaxy will be great at the height of the bull market, just not now. Bro, I think, who said that? Kumar, look, again, fantastic comment here. I've been telling the team, and I've been holding a nice little bag. $700 million doesn't matter. If you remember when Pepe went down, and let's look at the market cap here. it will continue to do this until it shots up unbelievably. So look how it came out, man. Forget about Doc with hat. This came out and did crazy numbers. So yeah, 100%. And I think, look, Bohm could be one of those. Could definitely be one of those. In my opinion, the king of memes. Let's go to the week, and you'll see a particular cryptocurrency in the top 200 that's going super gigantic. Boom! There's my guy over there. There's only one super Trump. One super Trump. Listen, this is something to keep an eye out on. We want to make money, right? And at $340 or $400 million in market cap, this hasn't started yet, guys. It did 100% in 1 week, and we are going to have a bit of a chopping summer. So no FOMOing. I'm glad we're in the market, but stay away from those Wall Street bets and all of those nonsense. $40 or bust, man. Look. UB, evening ladies. For $14 of GFAL today, a millionaire. 40 cents. That's our next target. Yeah, ML to the moon. You know, the news is out. MEXC now, you can stake your ML directly through one of these exchanges. That's fantastic. Kuma said, lifetime moment. Yeah, grab more Miria, Shrapnel, G Swift. Once gaming narrative picks up. I'm glad gaming's still sleeping, to be honest. I think, look, it's one of the places where we can absolutely kill it. And I seriously mean it. And it's not about my picks or anyone else's picks. It's our collective picks. Gaming is going to make money. Just depends how you spread top, middle, and bottom risk. So, great point. We'll join again at the height of the gaming. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, you know, and that's exactly the... I'm glad we're here and we're discussing those types of things, bro. AJ, blessings to you, brother. And thank you for the community shout out, bro. I actually got a little long. Oh, okay. On Foxy last night. Gonna hold it for quite a while. My guy, my liquidation's under a cent. Wow. Listen, as long as you know what you're doing, man, that's a tough game right there, bro. Balls of steel. I've heard this speculation. GTA 6 will launch by Q1 2025. Wow, that'll be enormous, right? And Game GPT Dual, it's in my portfolio. I do hold it, and I've been DCAing a little bit here and there. Nevertheless, a small amount of my overall gaming portfolio. Definitely. Let's continue. I sold half of my cash simply. I was late, and even at 500K. Right. Look, yeah, no, it's okay, brother. It's okay, man. What even close to 70 cents. Trigger. Look, you know, entry is quite important. I think, look, I've been talking a lot with the team about entry and selling, and I'll show you just a little example for those that are not sure how to enter. So look, let's say hypothetically you enter Casper today and your expectation is 20x, right? So you're buying Casper at whatever it was. Let's just call this at 12 cents because I think it's very close to 12 cents now. So your 20x is $2.40, right? So you're going to be hanging around to do 20x at $2.40, which is absolutely fine because Casper will go. I believe it will go to that price or even more in this cycle. But you have to remember, with that 20x, you need to have a step ladder to leave the market, right? And to have that, let's change this for a moment to somebody who got in, who got in at 4. So their 20x is at 80 cents. Do you see what we're doing here, right? If we look at even more extreme people, right, they're already up 10x. I mean 20x at 20 cents. So they've already done that. So it's important. The average entry of a cryptocurrency is absolutely vital, and you need to know what you're doing. And guys, I feel sorry for anybody who's not part of our community. If you're in part of this, if you're not, look, $10 all the alpha, $12 portfolio review, $99 business planning in Dubai, taking money out of the market, face-to-face calls, face-to-face meetings. Where is the scam in that, guys? Right? Where's the scam in that? So look, I know we have a very small community, but yeah, it's time to talk about more people joining us, because I think these people need us, because they're buying Casper at what, 12 cents, and the guy's waiting for 20x, and then boom, that stuff will never come. You've got to be able to, or actually it will come, but you need to be able to take profit at the right time. I had BlackRock and Michael Saylor. Oh, Saylor are selling everything and going to. Listen, I'm actually reading these quite seriously. I hope they don't, bro. Absolute legends, man. Elias sold 5,000 ALF, and I think it will start to pump for real. I mean, above $20. And then, yeah, should be taking more profit from there. Look, profit taking is going to be a sensitive topic. There is no exact science. We all have different requirements in our life. The one thing I can guarantee you is taking money out of the market is the only way that you're going to feel like you're filling a bottomless pit. So, we have a set of criterias in our group that we we deploy, and I think it's important to talk about that. And I think it's even more important to understand where you want to pull money out in the market. So definitely, I wouldn't want to say just do it blindly, but I would say if you hold 5,000 ALF, and obviously you see the pump, what you need to do is have those levels, and those levels have to be quite based on a formula. They have to be scientific, I'm afraid. So yeah, definitely, bro. I see more dumps on Carrot as we talked about it. We go back here. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, let me just close this off. All right. So what else we got, guys? What else we got? Trust me, bro. 100%, man. Yo, big win for the Arsenal. Listen, I still think West Ham are going to do it. Always great to see you too, bro. Listen, I'm going to see you in Dubai in the bull market anyway. We need to talk about cash out. Michael, given the opportunity to choose between crypto space and Tectum, which one will you choose for maximum access? Oh, Michael, that's I think Tectum have a lot more presence and marketing and a lot more going for them. So between Microvision Space and Tectum, I would put my money into Tectum all day, every day, and twice on a Sunday. And in terms of maximum gains, where are we today? I mean, my camera again. Let me present this, share the screen. Apologies for that. The technology glitched. So listen, yeah, Tectum will, I believe Tectum can do anything from 20x to about 30x, I think. Yeah, just a conservative estimate, nothing too crazy. And yeah, I hope that answers your questions, brother. What else we got? Where was I before I? What's the boy saying? Some people would Some people want to go back to the gently used Honda Civic. I haven't actually done an update on this, and I'm still holding, guys. I'm still holding strong. I might be a community of one, but we are pumping 17% at $7 million market cap, right? You know, be prepared. And you look, all this dump, and this is still holding, man. And if you don't know what this is, as one of my top meme coins for the next cycle, this is absolute gem. Bloody hell. This is what memes were made for. Engine 1.7 liter to 1.4. MPG 32 city, 39 highway, 5 passengers, transmission 5 speed. Shit. If we can't have a laugh with a meme like this, you know, and there's a video. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this.
Nah, bro, not copyright. Like it's only like.
Yeah, it's copyright, but they're doing an oil change, man. Listen, this meme, man, you took me there, bro. They want to talk about it. Cool. So let's have a look at these. I think I lost my So Michael, I hope I've answered that question, brother. Thoughts on Forbes saying Casper is overvalued cryptocurrency? Yeah, don't pay attention to them. Normally, when they say that, I'd buy more. Typically, it's just that mainstream has a way of doing the opposite. Wait till we go super euphoric, and then obviously they say it's going to continue to rise, and that's a sell indicator. But guys, sorry, just one last bit while I'm on here. I'm a sucker for this. Let's go to the Civic Club. So again, I'm not shilling this, guys, because I genuinely love this, and you guys know I love this more than Brett and all of these things. But yeah, if you go to the Civic Club, you'll see some more. Yo, Kumar, thoughts on ZK Finance? So look, you know, I think the teams are not necessarily the same. You know, there isn't a link between, I think, ZK Sync Error mainnet and ZK Swap Finance, but I don't think that's normally the case anyway. So they've built the DEX. I think it will be the one of the biggest DEXs there. So in my opinion, I think this is super bullish, and from day one, I think there will be more influx. The protocol already has a decent TVL, I believe. Let's see where we going. So yeah, look, my bullishness for that is let's see if we go. Boom. Let's have a look. So ZF right now, load up ZF. You can see here 12 million TVL, and it's just going to grow. It's just literally going to grow. Let's look at the volume. You can see here the massive volume spike, which is great. Let's have a look at the market cap. Boom, rising up slowly. So 20 million market cap, TVL 12 million, not bad at all. Token volume has been $10 million to now. And liquidity is also decent. Great project. And there's nothing I can say but sing praises of this. So ZK Sync main era launching, I think will help this go absolutely insane. In fact, that's why a lot of people are looking at this opportunity. So yeah, if you hold it, great. If you don't, think about it. So let's have a look at the mainnet. So this has $140 million in TVL. And what I love is you're starting to see ecosystem plays here, right? You're seeing opportunities. So look, zkswap.finance, where is it at? ZK Sync era in terms of additional TVL on the DEXs. Amazing. You know, you've got other protocols there as well. So that's also good to hold. But if you look at this, and I'm going to show you something that I I try to look at every now and then. Look at the 7-day change and look at some of these plays and have a look at these protocols. So ZK Zinc, the 7-day change has been 2%. But if you look at the Mani protocol, that's been what, 17%, 15% down. And if you look at the Mason or Meson, you got 22% up for the week. So this is a lending protocol. There's so many different ways. I don't want to really get into the rabbit hole, but you can see how bullish that stuff is, brother. Who else we got here? Forbes also says Biden is coherent. good old Joe, eh? Joe's man, I love that guy, man. He's what we call in the UK, we call people like Joe Biden 1 foot in the grave. All right, we got a nice turn up today. 54 people on here, which is fantastic. Yeah, MAGA's MAGA, man. Look at this. There you go. What's going on, B Tweets? My bro, look, MAGA is going to take our entire screen soon. But listen, if we have dips, and we will, guys, it's not going to be plain sailing from here. So get yourself some MAGA, get yourself some of the political meme tokens, and you will do very well. November election time will be incredible. What a great time to be alive, man. Instead of people complaining that we're 10% down or 14% down for the month, they should be here. Just look at Aerodrome, man. 45% down for the month. You know, there's another fantastic opportunity that will go into the multiple billions of dollars. You got Pendle over here. Pendle will do quite well as well. So you've got decent projects still on heavy discount, but we're not out of the woods yet. Belter said, as RWA play, I will have ML, but got a small bag of probs a few weeks ago, and I'm up. Fantastic. Good to hear that. I think, look, I think, listen, you do back the winners, in my opinion, and I think the community will agree with me. And you diversify. I think, you know, having something like, you know, another RWA token that is more specific, because ML is a pickaxe. So ML will give you BTC sidechain. It will give you RWA that they're doing now, the tokenization, DeFi. So ML goes into layer 2. It goes into multiple different narratives. But yeah, I think you can diversify, and drop me a DM, because I would love to guide you in that process. So let's go through some RWA coaching. Let's see how much we're playing with, and then hopefully I can give you other suggestions as well, the likes of SMT, which is brilliant. That has potential as well, risky as well, but potential. You still have Rio, you have Prop-C, and you've got a few other ones. You've got Peak, which is the largest one launching this year. So we'll talk about that. Bro said, unfortunately, every mediocre YouTube clown is preaching Cas. Yeah, 100%, bro. Patriot said, look, Kramer. Oh, okay. Doesn't say Cas. The guys are on it today. Anytime is not your... Okay. Let's continue, guys. The banter is on. Yeah, Prime is, you know, Echelon Prime, bro. Let me show you again from a DeFi Llama perspective, because sometimes you look at the token and there are other metrics you can actually use to look at the token. Was it DeFi Llama? There is one other protocol, I forgot which one it was, but it actually shows you the smart money flow. And I will look at that and I'll drop you a message. But for the public, for everybody that's watching us right now, Echelon Prime for me could be this cycle's Axie. It could be. I mean, base is going to be unbelievable. $500 million doesn't scare me at all. I bought Ondo or some more Ondo at $1 billion. It doesn't matter. If you're looking for a safe, relatively safe cryptocurrency projects, then you need to look at the likes of Pendle, Prime. You still need to look into the likes of Aerodrome Finance. You know, you look at Sui right now. I mean, I don't know if Sui's moved again. And if I was to tell people Sui has a smaller market cap, than Casper, people will laugh at me. But Sui will blow up, and in that ecosystem, CETAs will go absolutely ballistic. And $5 million here in volume, $26 million in market cap. The amount of money flowing to Sui will be ridiculous. So I think this is again a particular fantastic play within that ecosystem. The other one over here, which is a micro cap, is Sui Pad. Right, $1 million in market cap. And if you believe in the Move programming language and all of this business, then I think one or two protocols with the layer one, or if you think the layer one is too big, then this is not going to be bad at all. But yeah, this is obviously not financial advice. William, look, I hold G Swift, and I always liked it. I was prepared for some of the inflation, and it doesn't change my mind at all. And it's a modular blockchain with ZK rollups. It has a great team. I believe the team is based over there in India. But G Swift is a good cryptocurrency to accumulate. It's gonna do well. I think right now it just needs what was launched on here? Was it Star Heroes? Star Heroes was launched on here as well. Look, we have to kind of separate the ability to make money and kind of crap projects, right? So sometimes you will have, this is a decent retracement right now. I think this will have way more upside, but the kind of price targets I'm looking at, without even using a Fibonacci extension, I mean, look, these little dips, the price actions that we see now will be put into perspective when big money flows into the ecosystem. And everyone's shilling Solana last cycle. He went from 50 to wow. Yeah, Solana was a beast, man. 100%, bro. Hey, got a question. Kosa Zion, what's going on? First of all, welcome. Secondly, your question says, we have this BTC pump and BTC dominance spike up for the altcoins. Okay, like 20%. Rio or Creo. Okay, what is the reason for that? What does this mean? So I don't really understand your question. So if BTC pumps and altcoins have a pump, so that follows up, but some have 20% pump FE. So like for example, Rio and Creo. Okay, yeah, I got you. So listen, a lot of things go into that, and the easiest way of explaining that to you is, of course, the market is all about supply and demand, first of all. So if people are not trading certain cryptocurrencies, they're not going to go up. And if they're not selling, they're not going to go down, right? They just trade sideways. That's why we get a lot of sideways action sometimes. But ultimately, different market caps have different level of what you call money flow to be able to move them and a percentage, right? So for example, what would it take to move a project that has a $5, $10, $20 million market cap up by 2%? That it could take maybe 5, 10K, 20K, whatever the project relative to the liquidity and so many other things. But essentially there's multiple different things. Money flow is the most important one. Trading volume and buying pressure and stuff like that. Unfortunately, this pump is fake. Look, even if it's fake, I think we stand to profit at the end of the day. Long-term vision. If in doubt, then just look out of the window and zoom out. Kuma said, which among Corpo, Miria, Big Time, Shrapnel, G-File, Portal, Pixel. do you have the most? Do you see the most possible outcomes? Binance list, Coinbase, Robinhood, because of. Yeah, that's a big list, man. But I would say from that list, I definitely have full conviction in the likes of Corpo. I think Myria is so mainstream right now as a Ethereum layer 2, Neo Tokyo, that could get massive fundamentals. And then of course Big Time is already it's already well known, bigger market cap. I don't know what he's doing in these days. I don't actually hold Big Time. But to answer your question, I mean, nobody knows. Portal has, I believe, some inflation. G Swift has a little bit of inflation as well to consider. And then Pixel, again, Pixel is too big, so I've never really looked into it. But I do like Corpo and Myria out of that list. And then Shrapnel that I hold, I think Shrapnel will have a pump, but I will sell it as a trade, right? I will sell it as a trade rather than a long-term investment. Bro, that's 150K. They'll hit $3. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, the Honda Civic, bro. We need to get one. Listen, if you get some time, have a look at their website, bro. Yeah, that's a 1993 model, but it's got a Kenwood sound system, right? And it's got a proper nice 16-inch alloy. So yeah, it looks pretty good. Pedro, welcome, brother. Pedro, look, ML, look, I do have a minimum ML target of about 30%. It's actually 29 point something. I've just done a new recent calculations that I will present to the Patreons for all our favorite projects, and this is just kind of working out how much we sell, when we sell, and maybe at what X is. So the entry will be different for everyone, but 30x minimum is my expectation. And then the moon case is, the moon case will be all the way to the bank. Boom, boom. Let's have a look. How are we doing with the economic calendar? These things are just always coming along. We just have to keep an eye out. Maybe, maybe something will happen to Joe Biden or something. I don't know, man. The brother's too old, man. DXP, I can see the future. This cycle will be longer. Listen, you've always said that from day one. And to be honest, I would love to have a longer cycle, because that also gives us an ability to increase what we can trade. So yeah, longer cycle for me. Ideally, I'd love to be out of the market before everyone else, and with no exception of writing anything down. Maybe we can do small moonbacks, who knows? But guys, all I know is we're going to make life-changing money. Whatever your target is for life-changing money, we're going to make that. Can you judge gaming projects more listing vibes by seeing yellow ticker on Twitter? OTK and PCP are not willing to pay exchange fees. Okay, they are low, guys. Yeah, joke. But anyway, your opinion. Look, listing vibes by seeing yellow ticker on Twitter. Give me an example. I'll look one up. Let's have a look. I mean, yeah, let me know if you have an example of one that's doing that. I mean, I do. Listen, I've recently added a bit more Creo engine, and again, I believe this is what you meant, right? That's what you meant, right? Yeah. Listen, I've added to some Creo, and I've always said, look, if you look at the links recently, they've done partnerships with the likes of Veracity, VRA, and it could be very interesting. But I do like this one because I think this one is doing a lot, and it's massive in the East. You have to realize, guys, the world is big, and there is an entire crypto market in the Eastern Bloc. And when I say the Eastern Bloc, I'm mainly talking about the center of that being, places like Singapore, Dubai, China. So this one is huge. And Yeah, not financial advice, guys. Yeah, love the old school cars, bro. Listen, that Civic, man, that Civic is something else, bro. Like there was a guy today on one of my posts. He was like, "Listen, man, you love that Honda Civic. Do you still have it?" I was gonna say, "Mate, have you got your Honda Civic? Is it still for sale?" That's the kind of call that you would get. Hey team, market pumping, crypto Phil in the house, guys. Smash a like for this brother, man. Crypto Phil, man, good to have you, bro. I'm looking forward to our AMA on Friday. That's another solid brother there. Yeah, kind of guy. Everybody should get. If we smash our targets, we should all be buying a Honda Civic, man, with some of that Trump money. Donkey said Chris is probably worse than Galaxy. You join his Patreon and you get kicked out. Really? Listen, the only time I would watch Chris is if he's talking about Space Mesh. No lies. Chris is when he talks about Space Mesh, man, he's a legend. I absolutely, because one day I was on his live and he was talking about Space Mesh and I sat there smashing the like. Because I thought he was saying smash the like button, but yeah, shout out to my brother, man. We're only having banter here. Low IQ it's BTC, ETH, Sol, Pepe, scams. No way, man. Korg AI is a meme coin on discount. The first mover on Crow hit 1 billion. Wow. Now 400 million. Your thoughts? You know, bro, is this one of the ones you gave me earlier? I think Korg, I've always seen Korg floating around. I've never really looked into it. I think it's on CoinGecko because it's always trending, right? By the way, Muzz is an expert with, yeah, it's on Wrap Teeth. Let's go to Dex Tools. Korg AI. What is it? 400K? 400 million. Yes, CRO. All right. Let's go get this Korg. Yeah, on Crow. Yeah, this is the one. This is the one? Baby Korg AI? Yeah, let me know the meme coin on this guy. First move on Crow. Yeah, I'll take a look at this, bro, because I just haven't. Let me give it a good try here. Korg. Yeah, Korg AI. Gecko terminal wrap the ETH on base. Yeah, I'll check it out and I'll come back to you on that one. All right, we're gonna keep it moving. Yeah, Tony, I think Gunzilla is gonna be launched in August. So Guns by, is it Guns by Guns or? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so most of the news here, I think it's going to be in Q3. I wasn't sure whether they were doing an airdrop. There was no announcements, but there was a small airdrop to interact with the protocol. You know, so listen, this is going to be, I think this kickstarts the next leg up of the gaming season, in my opinion. Yeah, this thing is super duper, bro. So yeah, stay tight. We'll do some more. We do some more on it. DXP, you know, the good brother. You're a great guy. Appreciate that, man. Listen, I would look. I wish we can all have a a video live call, a community live call soon, man, because you guys are absolute legends. Selling is the hardest thing to do, absolutely, period. And I think most people don't realize that. That's why we write it up and we write it back down. You know, this is why it's always difficult, bro. Which gaming project has a good vesting schedule? I think there are a few. I think maybe I have just announced some decent, honorable things. And obviously they've pushed back their what do you call the vesting, and you know, that's always great. I mean, this was announced on Twitter about a week ago or 2 weeks ago. I can't remember, but yeah, this one's decent, very decent, especially now that they've pushed back some of these unlocks for the teams. So it's always going to be, when did they announce this? This was about a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, this is good. And there are tons more. I think the likes of Prime just had an unlock. Yeah, and there's quite a few more, but yeah, check those out. Press the sell button 100%, no exception, no discrimination. Sell, sell, sell. Solana meme coin. Are you serious? Nah, that's impossible, man. Absolutely impossible. Galaxy's meme predictions 100x. Well, listen, you know, after the Myro debacle, that was a very tough situation for him, because he got called out heavy. I'm going to sell orders in the cycle. Yeah, no thinking to guys, you know, make a note of that. That's a smart way of doing it, provided you know your levels, of course. Kaz and here and Chris, Dream Shillers. Dreams. Smash the like, guys, please, man. And I'm talking about Space Mesh. Chris is a guy who's always obsessed with Casper. Don't talk about other coins. I think, you know, to be fair to Chris, he does cover some other fundamental projects. But yeah, Casper is his main bag, I suppose. Carango. Fantastic, guys. Look, well, how long have we done? We've done about an hour. I think we can just go through some of these comments a little bit more. Big man, Luis Nazario de Lima, aka R9 from Brazil. Mr. Nas in the house. Guys, smash a like for this guy, man. Amazing guy from London. What's going on, bro? Lee said Forbes actually apologized, saying that on Casper. That's good to hear, bro. Amazing to hear that. I think that's a valid point, because you can never, you know, you can't FUD projects like that. Is that a Honda Civic decent exchange? Sell Casper 100%. I kid you not, man. I did have a Honda Civic in the past. Mid-layer price target. I just gave the price target, bro. OJ, I would say, look, at this moment, I was just doing an exit portfolio today, and from where we are, minimum I would settle for is 30x from this point, which is not a lot to ask. Providing that we've obviously weathered the storm and things go according to plan, I think mid-layer, then the moon case becomes, you know, something that I'm not really willing to share public, but I'm very optimistic that they will do crazy numbers. Michael said, can we also join the Discord through WAP? Yes, Michael. Good question, brother. So look, I'm actually moving away from Patreon, but because of the amount of content here, some of the guys like this. So what I'm saying to people is, please transition from that into WAP, right? The link is it in the description? No, I'll just pin it for you guys, because it should be on my channel. But hey, listen, yeah, there you go. There's the link, and I think it's far more easier to join through this. And then the Discord is managed automatically. So yeah, Michael, absolutely, bro. What's going on, Ash? God save the king, bro. Is that a Union Jack? Yes, that is. Thoughts on Jesse and the hate on Alefium. So first of all, Banana Republic, welcome. I've already addressed it. I think there's, if you just rewind this stream a little bit, you'd get a very good perspective from myself and the comments as well from some of the legends here. But yeah, listen, it's full of shit. And I did a comparison of what I call these crypto cults. The Pulse chain community hasn't made money because they've been a cult because Hex did well last cycle. So these things are dangerous, but we have debunked that. And I think it's very clear that YouTubers want to just, pump their own bags, I suppose, and everything else is shit, but there's nothing shit about it. Say I'm chasing some gaming. Yeah, the next kind of paycheck should be looking at gaming, perhaps some AI projects as well. Welcome in Belter, free candy. I'm gonna try and race to the bottom. I don't like luxury cars. I do love putting my money into appreciating assets. Absolutely, like put your money and buy. Listen, after this bull cycle, bro, you got to fly to Dubai, and I'll show you some appreciated assets, but they're not Lamborghinis. 100%, man. Raf, what's going on, bro? Where have you been? Good to have you. Let's go through these. Say Virgin Islands and Thomas right now, checking out property. Amazing, man. Amazing, bro. Guys, you need to start thinking about what you want to do after the bull market. Seriously, because the money's going to come. And as always, where is the... there is... you can actually do with a gently used car and join the Civic Club. But look, at the end of the day, you've got to have a plan, right? So get your taxes right. Make sure, make sure you're farming base automatically, guys. There's so many things that are happening. Make sure you're, you're keeping up to date with what's going on. But the one thing I wanted to show you was, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? All right. Look at this guy, man. I need to do some kind of an AMA with this guy. But yeah, guys, listen, I think we've, and of course, obviously, some of you will make enough money to be able to do crazy things, which I don't recommend. But this is what we're looking for in gaming, man. I really can't wait for this to kick off. How long do you think Manta can go? Manta is like a 20x for me. I hope he does more. One of the reasons I hold Manta is because Manta is a solid. When things start moving, I think Manta will do extremely well. So let's go here. Let's go to this. Yeah, Manta. I mean, right now I'm just adding some more, so it's up towards the upper end of this this particular portfolio. And guys, if you want to see everything that we're holding, join our Patreon group. I owe some land here in the coast area. You got to build that at some point. Absolutely, like an OG, man. All due time. Okay, I think I'm getting to the bottom of this chat. Guys, look, 1 hour 28 minutes. It's been like the one, Trump 2024 and Casper Thomas. Man, you encapsulate that so beautifully. I think that's some summary right there. Do you do price prediction using Fibonacci levels? I know some influencers that use like 1.16 Fib level for the bull run. Yes, I do. Yes, I do, Kosa. Absolutely. Listen, man, if I could vote in the US election, I would go Trump too. Yep. Amazing, guys. Let's go through these. Do you follow crypto influencers? Wow. with yeah. I mean, listen, I really like Jason Pincino from a macro perspective. I think he's absolutely fantastic. What's the South African guy on Crypto Banter? Is it Kyle? Yeah, Kyle's good as well. And there's one or two guys from the UK that are really, really superb that I follow. But absolutely, look, in this business, TA is crucial. I'm not all TA guy. I like to look at the sentiment. I like to look at the market conditions. I think sometimes, even with the best of technical analysis, you can miss certain things. So yeah, definitely. We still the bullies. X is for Corpo. Steve, Corpo can do anything from, I think, look, it's not unreasonable to want 30x. I do have, again, just a second, Corpo. I'm actually quite ambitious with it. I have a price range of $9 to $14, right? So that puts me anything in between 25, 30 to about maximum moon case of 35x, which is actually $15. Love Casper, 100%. Yeah, it's been getting love all along. I hold it, so yeah, I do like it. I do like the team as well. Listen, those guys that build G Swift, man, they've already launched a decent project on there. Now, if you go back to the Token Metrics code review, the only issue there is they were an early investors as well into the project, and got into the ICO or the IDO in over there in Bybit. So look, anybody's guess, but I think the team is solid. Technology is solid. They've got money from Polygon and ZK, modular blockchain for gaming. Just go and have a look at the current game that's been built on G Swift. But it is at a great buying price at the moment. No one's talking about, Lee said, no one's talking about Churbly. Should we be happy about that? Absolutely not, man, especially as a micro influencer. But Churb is doing his thing, bro. And I think, look, the reason I don't actually openly make videos about Churbly is because we've all agreed that they've got certain ties and certain backing, and there's things happening in the ecosystem. The technology itself and what it does and micro influencers. I mean, last year we saw all the YouTubers shilling. What was that token that KSI got caught with? XCAD, was it? Was it XCAD? Yeah. So look, micro influencers and all of this, I mean, I'm not sure if the technology is great, but it is a fantastic play with a decent narrative. And Chirp will be a winner. And I think the fundamentals alone there will be incredible. Yeah, guys, if you need the link for WOB, it's right there. It's easy for me to manage the Discord. I do not have to go and issue a Discord link that gets disconnected from Patreon. And I think that's the only shame from Patreon. So in an ideal situation, we should all move to WOP. And it's easy for you guys. You guys get a discount on there. What do you think of Archie? Look, I've never had any dealings with Archie. Archie was kind enough. I did a Casper video, and Archie was kind enough to give me positive comments, right? Credit where credit's due. You know, it's easy to target the guys and call them names. You know, I'm probably a little bit taller, you know, not as muscular as Archie, but you know, listen, the space could be full of full of dodgy people and stuff like that. I have heard stories about the guy with like pics. And there's a guy in the US who did a whole video about Space Mesh and Archie. That's petty, man. Like, this is what I don't understand. Are we supposed to have a good kind of like, you know, if somebody in my group, you know, and there's a lot of people that I respect in there, you know, tons to name right now, but if they come up with something, the least I can do is to have a serious look at the project and then maybe point out what my concerns are. but you bought this before me, so I'm going to go and slag off another YouTuber. I thought that what that guy did was just like crazy. But listen, Archie has his tactics. He's very successful with it. Like I said, the one time that he commented on one of my videos, he was very positive and he said nice things about me. And I haven't been to his live. So look, I'm not going to say anything negative about Archie in particular. In fact, let's smash the like for all of the YouTubers. Because guys, look, I want you guys to know something. The shit we do is not easy. You get abused, you get emotionally challenged people. You're dealing with, and you have to respect people, especially if you're, in the private community. Absolutely, we work for the private community, but also on YouTube, we have a certain responsibility to take our influencing in the right direction, right? The only thing I would say that's wrong with crypto YouTubers is they're doing things, in my opinion, that suit them, right? So if you don't want to buy a Lithium, which I'm holding 21.9%, 21.49, right? My largest bag out there is ALF. You can see it. I talk about the Lithium. And if you're not holding it, I'm not going to hate you for it. Good on you. It's a big world. We're global citizens, and we are absolutely borderless. But through that investment guidance, I hope that some of you will make life-changing money. And if a YouTuber just comes out and says, yo, that project is shit, that one is shit, which is what they do, to be honest, or these are my pegs. And you know why they don't show you on-chain metrics? YouTubers won't show you what they're holding, right? They will never show you what they're DCAing into. Ask my group that question. So I'm not saying I'm better than the guys. I think this space needs more mature crypto YouTubers. I think it needs more, for me, we need to have more guys who are telling people, I think that's a bad investment because I think that's a good investment because I don't know this project. Sorry. It's okay not to know. If you don't know shit, you just say, I don't know this project, and you keep it moving. But don't sit there pretending that you're an expert in that particular subject, because it's hard to know 100,000 tokens. So look, from what I've seen with this brother, I like this brother. From what I've come across with Crypto Chris, I like the fact that he goes fundamental and that's his thing, Space Mesh, Casper. If you look at all of the stuff that he talks about, it's just all proof of work, maybe, that's what he's into. I like Cypriel quite a lot because we have similar backgrounds. He doesn't take any shit. And I like that honesty about him. I like that Italian fire. I think he's a positive guy in the sense that he says what he thinks, and the space could be full of people that are fake. And of course, listen, other big up to Archie. Archie does his thing. And of course, ultimate influencer that I really like a lot, and I find him hilarious, even when he's pumping his own bags, is Superman. Superman is hilarious. He does these Richard Hard and he does all of these funny things. And I think we need people with knowledge that can do funny things as well. And the only thing I would say about Superman is if you go to his Patreon or his private group, it's fairly cheap as well. So he's good. And that's about it really. And Crypto John as well is a good guy who's always been talking about bear. I think Crypto John is an old school from the bear market, because a lot of his projects are from the cycle lows. Smart contracts in Casper very possible in the near future. Do you have a price prediction for Casper because of them? I think it will be a catalyst, right? So that's gonna send us across into the euphoria. I've always thought that when people talk to me about Casper not having smart contracts, I was just laughing, because all of the forks claim to have their version of smart contracts. Now, considering that obviously Casper can be forked, I didn't really see the entire argument that they couldn't do it in this cycle, right? But think of a sell the news event for Casper. It will be KRC20 with the smart contracts, with maybe USDT or USDC or USDK, whatever they call it, with some stable coins on there, tons of meme coins, an entire ecosystem. But here's a catalyst. So I think the smart contracts could be a bigger catalyst in terms of a pump towards the $1 mark than the exchange listing. Say if they get a Binance or Coinbase listing, or even crypto.com, which I think has a very easy way to onboard people. So look, I'm bullish on Casper. I think my price prediction for Casper in my exit portfolio right now is 20, right? So 20x from the current level. I'll be more than happy with that. Sell a ton of Casper. And then where can I see beyond that? Could we see from where we are? I think 27x is $3.50. So $3.50 for Casper. If that is the moon case, and it's definitely not going to frigging $40 like Crypto Galaxy said. Get him out of here. All right. So even small channels are dangerous for trashing stuff like Alf. You guys would be, 100%, bro. Agree with you. 100%. Brother, I hope to see you in Manchester. Ash, man, you Mancunian, yeah? Listen, I hope you're not a City fan. But yeah, I come up to the UK. I have family in, of course, in London. I have family in Sheffield. And I've got some family in Manchester and Birmingham. So yeah, next time I'm down there, man, we'll go out for a DXB crypto, I don't know, shisha or something. It's 2024. Already paid my taxes. Big man. Let's see if we got to the I want to relocate. Lee, absolutely, brother. We have an entire section in our Discord that is dedicated to questions about moving to Dubai. So it's called Dubai Business, and yeah, join our community, man. We'll give you all the short. And if you join the top tier, of course, we will plan the whole entire move. But yeah, it's something that I have that I'm really proud of, and I think a lot of you will be in Dubai soon. And don't listen to, what people say. Dubai is one of the greatest places on earth for crypto. Cool. Was your comment deleted, bro? Just burn 20% of the total supply. Oh, they deleted your comment. Creo just burned 20%. Oh, wow. My guy. I don't know who deleted that, bro. But yeah, legendary, man. Have they burned that 20% supply? Because Creo is going to start to make up a bigger portion in this portfolio than where it is right now, at a tiny fraction. But yeah, great information there, bro. Let's continue. I hope that YouTubers didn't jump off a cliff. Man, oh man, we got a full house. Crypto Zoe hates Archie. Crypto Zoe is very calm. I wouldn't imagine. Man, that's interesting. It's the girl that does those very in-depth, very nicely presented, great videos, I believe. Or is it a guy? I'm not sure. You can tell how many YouTubers I follow, bro. Archie know nothing about crypto. He makes his money from Patreon. Lynn. Lynn's going in. As the gunners say, prrrah, the thing goes skrrrah. Pop, 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 pop. Shots fired. Shots fired. Man, listen, man. We need to get Archie on here. You guys let me know who to work with, man. We can maybe put, these questions directly to the guys. I'd love to have, I'm going to shout out to Cyril to have him back. I think we can do a crazy collab. But that's insane, man. Oh, CryptoZoe is the American dude. Yes. Collab with Game of Cryptos. The Game of Cryptos. Chris, nice one, bro. I'll check it out, man. I'll reach out to anybody. DXP is one of the few who truly transparent. You know what, bro? I wouldn't have done this shit without you. You know, smash a like for my brother. Listen, once I get the hang of how to do this WOP thing, your membership is free for life, bro. Because that thing belongs to us, and I think the way you've helped me all along has been absolutely tremendous. So I'm working on some incentives there, bro. Yeah, 100%, man. Hit the like. Thank you so much, bro. Listen, who's stealing my picks, man? They're coming from the blockchain. The blockchain says somebody just took AI tech from my hands. Ooh, other projects are, man, get the. It's one of the few times I would use. DXP is a gem of this cycle. Thank you so much, and I appreciate you, sister, and every brother in this live, man. I think, listen, man, we're all trying to do the same thing. The ultimate fight for us is the matrix, right? So who cares what we hold, man? As long as we hold decent projects and we can work together to pump them, we're good. Archie's more fake than he's. The thing goes pop, pop, pop again, bro. I've seen the stuff of the private chats and the groups about him, and it makes, man, bro. Listen, you know, at the end of the day, bro, I'm an Arsenal fan, so I'm at the moment, I'm feeling, you know, I'm feeling a certain way wearing this shirt. But listen, if the guy is doing that, I have no experience, but that's because I don't go. I'm sure some of these cats are in my own Patreon group, but under these kind of you know, espionage names, you know, these CIA names. You know, there's a guy in my group one day, and he called himself what was it? He took the top tier, and he called himself crypto something. And then he never spoke to me. You know, I obviously buying my top tier. I wanted to roll out the red carpet and say, yo, what do you want? How can I help? That nothing. And then 2 days later, he was gone. So yeah, listen, we might be doing the next James Bond in some of these private communities. Listen, you know, honestly, you, Donkey Kong, Muzz, PT, Belter, look, we can, let me figure out how to, if we can invite each other on these lives, man. Muzz is a legend, honestly. Yo, DXP, been waiting for Palau ID, bro. For MEXC. Has it? It's not come through yet. Man, you're gonna be a citizen of Micronesia, bro. That's exciting. It hopefully comes through, bro. Even the priest is freaking. Yeah, CryptoZone, man. Let's get him on the channel. I called him the Ponzi. Oh wow! So you go Arch, Galaxy, Seb, Archetype, Priest, John. Man, that's a list, man. You know, Seb is my boy. But listen, honestly, look, we we gotta wrap it up. But we can have a night where obviously where we just bash YouTubers, including myself. You need sound effects. Copy Crypto Galaxy. Now, bro, listen, man. I like the sound of my own voice, to be honest. Yes, Creo Ben. Man, this is why, honestly, bro, good alpha there. And if they get a Binance listing, dare I say it, could you imagine the price shock? Very good call, bro. Appreciate that. Can't stand people that are fake and arrogant. Yeah, bro. I agree, man. 42, never lie. Absolutely, man. I take wasn't even Seb's and Cipral spec. You know, bro, it's kind of like it's not even like, for me, I think the most important thing is that, you know, that blessing when you find it. The only thing I can tell you is I have never gone into anybody's picks or whatever Some of my picks have been horrific. Some of my picks have been absolute gems. You know, you take the rough with the smooth, right? Rahul, I will check it on the next live because I'm truly exhausted at 1 hour 49 minutes. So I'm going to call it a night, but I wish you all join our next live. And guys, listen, you know, only thing I'm going to say is before we go, oops, where are we? Over here. I just want to thank you guys and let me know in the comments if you think we still have a chance on Sunday. I think it's the season finale. All right. Brothers and sisters, have a lovely evening. I've been your host and I hope nothing but success for you. And please stop copying my picks and buy the course. Good night, guys. Take care. God bless.